hear on the radio when you twist the knob too far one way? Well, sometimes I feel like my head is that noise, that staticky limbo between smooth jazz and hard rock, and yeah, it kind of feels like someone shook a can of Angry Bees and popped that right into my skull. It's loud and angry and busy and chaotic, but it's also really empty and lost, kind of like when I look at the night sky. But no, the night sky is supposed to be beautiful, right? With the stars and the moon smiling down at us, soaking us in its soft white glow. And well, maybe it is at first like that until you realize that you're staring into the void, that you're a little dot on another little dot, circling around a slightly larger dot in the middle of nothingness, suspended in the inky black of night, a billiard ball on the felt pool table of space and time, except in this game, we don't know the score or the rules or really anything for that matter, except that we're here, wherever here is and whoever we are. But you know when you're trying to start your car and the engine won't turn over? I had to look at that phrase, engine turning over, just to make sure that I was using it right, because I don't know the slightest bit about cars. But I kept reading, and I saw that that usually happens because of lack of fuel or lack of spark. And you know, I really felt that because I feel like most of us are just out here going through the motions, driving to work and getting paid and paying our bills, or in my case, going to school and taking tests and doing homework. But it all looks the same and feels the same all the time. Like somewhere down the line we lost that spark, the one we had as kids that told us to be painters and poets and ballerinas, and now we're just sitting in the parking lot as the starter motor tries its best, but we're not really going anywhere. So you're desperately turning the keys over and over again, doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different result. And you know, some say that Einstein said that that was the definition of insanity. And it does seem kind of crazy, doesn't it? We all do the same thing and live the same way, and we all want something more, but we don't know what that something is, and we're often too scared to chase that feeling. And you know when you're standing in a really large room, like an auditorium, and a little voice in your head wonders if your voice will echo in that room, and maybe you hesitate at first, but the curiosity is just too strong, and you almost involuntarily yell, "Echo!" Expecting nothing to happen, except instead of silence, you hear yourself bounce against the beams of the building. You hear your small voice reverberate in the hollowness of your own chest. You feel the stares of strangers and your face flood a hot cherry red. And you're kind of glad you spoke up, but at the same time, you know that people probably think you're just a little crazy. That's kind of what it's like being here. So when I ask you if you sometimes feel like the static on the radio, or like a car that won't start up, or an echo in a room, just know that I'm asking you if you sometimes see the world like I do.